the most sensitive because they sew the battery, the generator, whatever you want to call it, to a muscle. The most sensitive because they sew the battery, the generator, whatever you want to call it, to a muscle. Hi guys, so I'm getting on here kind of late today, and this isn't going to be a very long vlog. So today I had a doctor's appointment with the GI Motility Clinic. We went up to 10.5 on my Gastric Stimulator, and we discussed me still getting early fullness, early satiety, and nausea with some vomiting. We got a refill on the Xifaxan. The Xifaxan is extremely expensive, but luckily my insurance pays 100% of it. So I got a refill on it today. And I don't know if they will continue to pay for it 100%, but the only thing we can do is wait and see, and if they refuse to continue to pay for it, I can always appeal it because of my gastroparesis and the extreme bloating that I have with it, and so we will see. But there is a big difference when I do take a Xifaxan with the extreme bloating. It does give me a lot of relief. So that is something that I will continue to take. I don't take it 3 times a day. I take it PRN, and I did tell my physician assistant that is how I take it. So anyway, I did not take, I stopped my IV fluids before I went to the doctor's office. I'm going to continue them. I need to go hook back up to those and continue it. I just kept on having an high volume of fluids coming out this morning, so I stopped it. I had to change my ostomy. I took a bath, and as you guys can see, the hair is really curly, and you can tell it too when you get really close to my scalp that is really curly, and I just basically just kind of grabbed it and twisted it and put it up. There's nothing I can do with this. So anyway, I had a friend go with me. She doesn't like driving downtown. She gets really nervous and she gets lost. So I drove, put gas in her car, because if I would have went with Uber, I would have had to pay what I put in her car. So I put gas in her car, and I like having, you know, my friends take me, and, you know, sometimes they need a little help, and so, you know, and a lot of times it's gas. So if I didn't go by Uber, I still have to pay Uber, so I just put the gas in their tank. So today, yeah, I went up to 10.5. And I told her that I'm having issues with eating protein. That it is extremely hard on me, and I get really bloated, and I get pain really quickly, and that is a gastroparesis. She did this long panel of lab work. You would not believe the vials of blood work. There were 4 that was wrapped up in aluminum foil. I can't talk. Aluminum foil. They had to get those, and they had to be wrapped up for some reason. I don't know the exact reason. I drew blood when I worked in certain hospitals. In nursing homes, we didn't do that much. Lab came in and did it for us. So remembering what the different colors were and what they meant did not stick up here. But I'm a good stick. If you can stick a cancer patient, you can stick anybody. So I'm trying to remember. I remember 4, 8, 10, about 15 to 20 vials of blood they took from me today. So that was interesting. I had to wait. So I told my friend, I said, look, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I said, but I promise you, as soon as I go to the bathroom, they will come. And guess what? I heard her say, oh, she's in the bathroom. I knew it. I said, you know, I should have went to the bathroom earlier. Because I know we sat there for 30, 45 minutes waiting on the IV nurse to come down to draw my blood. And I finally went to I'm like, look, I said, can I just draw my own blood? She said, you know, we can't do that. That's against our policy. I wish you could. And so the nurse was really nice, and I actually think that she remembered me. So I think she was probably one of my nurses when I had my stimulator put in. We did talk about with my physician's assistant, who is now 6 months along in her pregnancy. She looks so cute because she's so little anyway. When I go back, she will be out with maternity leave. So when I go back, I see somebody else. But then when I go back again, I'll see her. But she better have pictures. And anyway, I talked about feeling the stimulator. And there is a video on my channel. I will put it up here somewhere for you guys to go back and look at, where it says my stimulator, my electronic stimulator or something is zapping me, and it's like 2 minutes long, and it shows where you can actually see the stimulator like zapping me. She said that's common. She says sometimes you'll feel it when you eat, or some people feel it when they haven't eaten. And I said, well, I don't feel it if I have eaten anything. I feel it mostly when I haven't eaten. Like right now, I don't feel it at all, period. So yeah, it just comes and goes. And she said the longer you have it, it will be like that. So my battery life is still good. I am hoping that I don't have to have a battery change anytime soon. And basically, all they'll do is they'll put me under. They will open me up in that little area, take that out, put a new one in. It's outpatient as long as I have no major issues. But still, you know, anytime you have your abdomen opened up, you still have pain. And that area was always the most sensitive, because they sew the battery, the generator, whatever you want to call it, to a muscle. I don't feel my stimulator moving as much as I did when I first had it, and it's because they put it in a pocket of fluid, and that pocket of fluid eventually goes away, and then it's just surrounded by tissue and everything. And so I haven't felt it flipping in a long time. So my friend went with me, and she's kind of hesitant at first, but I was like, I said, this is a doctor's visit you will never, ever experience in your lifetime, because there are very, very few and far in between, and there are people that come from all over the country to get here. And people wait 6 to 8 months to get in to see the GI motility team. I was lucky because of who my doctors were and how my doctors were affiliated with the GI motility clinic, that before I had even gotten out of the hospital, I had an appointment. So I was very, very lucky and blessed. But like I have said, I have the best top-notch doctors in Louisville. So she was, I think she was really interested because she had seen things, and then, it was neat. It was different. You don't see these things. And when my physician assistant left the room, she said, "Did you feel any of that?" I'm like, "Nope. Don't feel a thing. They just do their thing, and I don't feel it. And I might feel it later if the stimulator decides to jolt me really hard or whatever, but no, I don't feel anything." So I'm not going to see them again until July the 5th. And today is March the 5th. So yeah, I won't see them again until July the 5th. So now we're going out further. First they see me in 6 weeks. Then they see me at a month. Then they see me at 3 months. Now we're going 4 months. We're going out further and further as we go along. So if I need to see them again before then, I can make an appointment. But things are going good, and like I said before, the electronic stimulator, it is not a cure, and this is why the insurances don't want to pay for it. Medicare, Medicaid will pay for it, but insurances do not want to pay for it because they still consider it they consider it, oh my gosh, my mind is blank. Experimental. It's not experimental. It's been going on, and I say 2010, but I know it was later than that. But all it is a humanitarian device. It helps with the symptoms. It helps with the nausea, the vomiting. And on top of that, my GI motility clinic has taken over with my port dressings, my IV fluids. They're the ones that have all my Phenergan, oral. I have not been getting any Reglan because it doesn't work. I get my IV Phenergan, my IVs, Zofran. So they're the ones that take care of all of my IV things. So, I had a lot of doctors in with a whole lot of things, and I still do. But at least now I have all my IV issues with one doctor instead of two. So, the last hospital visit, thank goodness, I didn't have any doctors trying to stop anything. They made sure that they put on there to continue with my regimen at home. And so, I think today was a good visit. And I got to spend time with somebody that I haven't spent time with in a long time. And mainly it is because I've been sick. And, I used to go out a lot, and as I got more sick and I got with my husband, I don't go out. I used to go out a lot, mainly because it was just me, and I went out to be social. And I love karaoke, so I would go out. But I always wanted to be with somebody that really wanted to be with me, and we could just sit at home, watch TV, enjoy each other's company, and I got that. So now I don't do anything. I don't feel like doing anything. I don't feel like going anywhere. So I stay at home most of the time, and I go when I feel like it. This last weekend I felt pretty good, and but I knew when I started feeling worn down, you know, I stopped and went home. We weren't in Sam's very long. We came home, easy put up, separate the meats, all that. You know, I went to the doctor today. I am worn down. I'm feeling Saturday and Sunday today, and I will probably be tired the next couple of days. But it won't stop me from making sure my kitchen's clean and my bathroom. I have sheets and towels in the washer, but I'm going to take only one thing out of that and put it in the dryer, and it's not going to be my sheets, and I'll probably just run those back through the different cycle. But that is all for today. Just a little update. So you guys have a good night, and I'll see you in the morning.